Drake could be a filet mignon.
Drake is different.
Yes, he
Drake
is.
is different compared to Joyner. So is Cole.
But they all are different compared to each other.
I personally just don't like Joyner.
For what reason?
Because you rap fast don't make you nice.
It's not. Have you listened to what he says?
It's just not. I can't get into it.
You don't like the flow.
I don't like it.
You don't like the flow. But it's not. But Daddy's rapping fast. You gotta listen to what he's saying
I
too.
just don't care.
You heard it before.
I don't like
You heard it
that.
before. Okay. So I can't argue with you.
Yeah.
I just can't argue with
Some
you.
of this guy's taste.
I just can't argue with him. When he said I don't like Eminem, that means I can't argue with him.
You just said that?
Yeah, I said that.
Okay.
I can't
You don't have
argue
to
with
explain anymore.
Exactly. It's
I was just about to give you his whole take.
it's beating a dead horse. It's like
I
it's
know.
beating a dead horse. So it's like why argue? Why argue? Why argue?
Trust me, I know.
Man,
He wouldn't even put him in the top 10.
he's not in mine. Sorry, fam.
You're blowing his mind right now. I'm trying to tell you.
That's what
Of
I
hip
do,
hop
man.
of all time,
Not in mine.
and you're younger than me.
Yeah. And I'm a music head.
I mean, so that means that you have somebody that I think is blasphemy to be in the top 10.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
You have somebody, at least one
does.
person,
Top 10?
that I think is
I can go.
absolutely
Listen.
absurd for him
Listen.
to be there. Because you're
No
younger.
legit order right now. Big, Hove, Nas, Wayne, Drake, Ross, Kiss. Who else do I see?
Eminem. You can't think of
No.
anybody right off the top. It's
Whoa, you're
Eminem
telling me
automatically
to put out 10 right away. Cole, Kendrick, and let me see who else. Yeah, it's on. Cole, Kendrick, and
Ross does not deserve to be in front of Eminem.
first of all, I just like Ross hits different for me. That's why
I heard you yell big niggas when he first came in the motherfucking game. When he first came, he was a big nigga and now you related. I
You
get
have
it.
X, you have Scarface, you have
You're
Method
doing the top
Man.
20 now.
No, I'm just giving you people that I
Put
would choose.
Scarface in there, but not Eminem.
I'm just giving you people that I choose first, that I would choose before Eminem.
You're too young to even really appreciate fucking
Favorite
Scarface.
restaurants value with DoorDash.
Okay, you're not too young, but if you appreciate Scarface more than Eminem, you're not giving him the chance he needs.
To chance it is right. For what?
To listen to diversity and content.
Stop this.
It's not gonna
It's not
work.
even worth it.
It's not gonna work. Welcome back
I've tried.
to episode
I've tried.
8 of the Problematic Podcast. How is everybody doing? You guys see a brief conversation we had that I think Eminem is trash. That's just what it is.
Trash.
Trash. Yeah, I mean,
It was one thing for it not to be in the top 10, but now it's trash.
Trash, a little, I mean, absurd. But I honestly, I don't believe Eminem, like you guys know if you listen, is within, like within my top 10 anyway. But other than that, like, how was your week thus far, Mr. Juan?
My week is good, man.
Oh, hold on, time out. Would you like to introduce our guest?
Yeah, first
First
guest
guest.
of this whole
First
podcast.
guest of the pod,
This right here
yes,
is history.
yes.
Longtime friend right here, Markis Pabon. Known him for
Over 10 years.
10 years.
10 plus. 10 plus.
10
Definitely.
plus.
Brothers.
That's what's
No
up.
longer friends, we family now.
Yeah,
That's,
man.
that's what it is out here.
I
That's what it
think
is.
for us, we felt like it was important for us to get a guest at some point, just for.
And I appreciate it.
Yeah. You
I know I've been
man.
talking to Juan, and you know, I've asked him like certain questions about like where can I find your podcast?
Yeah.
I love listening to podcasts. I listen to iHeartRadio and stuff like that. And once he told me, and he let me know I was going to be on the show.
Yeah.
It's just like, I got to make a point to.
Show
Like,
up,
I had to
yeah.
support y'all. I got to support y'all. And once I seen the latest episode,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's my type of crowd. Like I do this with Juan on an any given daily basis.
Yeah.
Whenever we together, it turns into your show.
Yeah.
You feel me? With no camera. So it's just great to be a part of it, and I thank you for
Definitely
having me.
fun. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a fan. But yeah, so it's been fun. These last few episodes have been really, really fun. I'm enjoying where this pod's going.
You're growing, man.
Yeah, man.
Growing.
It's to the point now where it's like, okay, what's next? What are we gonna do? And how are we gonna keep doing this problematic brand? So anyway, let's back to what I was saying. How was your week, sir?
The week was fine. The regular schmegler, you know what I
A
mean?
little better than last week.
Yeah. Last week was a little bit of a drag coming off some off time.
Yeah.
But this week I got back in full flow. Work gym.
That's what's up.
That's all I do.
What about you? How was your week?
Well, you know, I'm in barber school, so
Okay.
you know, just doing everything I can to like perfect my craft, and also build clientele. Like I'm just doing me. You know, like for me, anybody that knows me, like life is very stable and fine. When I say stable, I know what's going to happen a week from now.
That's
and
dope,
it's a great thing to know that.
That's dope.
It's a great thing to know that you have something like that.
This is another guy that's fucking here.
Fucking here? He's here right now?
I am always here. I am always here. And sometimes or another, I am more here than I ever am. But
that's dope.
To be grounded, to be humble, but to feel like you're the best is something like everybody should have. Right? You gotta be humble, but you gotta know that you can be better than what you are right now.
Absolutely,
You feel me? Not better than who's next to you, but better than who you are right now. Tomorrow you can be better.
Yeah.
All right. Now that's how my week went. But real quick, you said some blasphemous shit.
It's been ruined. Like he couldn't get it.
You said some shit, bro. The Eminem that.
Yeah, man.
We've talked
Have you
about
heard
this.
of? Have you heard the song Kim?
Listen, regardless,
It's not even a song, but it's.
Listen, he's good enough. But the point I'm trying to make is, I cannot listen to a full Eminem album, top to bottom, and be like, all right, I have to skip.
Which albums have you tried to do that with?
Every album.
You haven't tried to do that with the Marshall Mathers LP. You have not tried to do that with the Marshall. You have not. You have not.
Once he gets to the blab, it's a rap.
What's the Tupac album that you heard top to bottom?
Tupac album.
Top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
Bang. Should be right off the back of your hand.
Right. But regardless, I don't like Eminem. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I told you it's not even worth it.
Not worth it.
It's fine.
It's never convinced me to
It's
change.
fine.
You just look at it.
But I'm trying to understand. Like see.
Because
I'm open to objective.
you're not going to understand.
I'm trying to understand why. Like
because
I
just because in my eyes, just because you rap fast,
but
doesn't mean you're good.
But that's not what.
That's not all he does.
And if you listen to his older stuff, he don't rap fast at all. Like it's more about punchlines, lyrical build-up.
Cleaning out my closet. None of it was that. None of it was fast.
It's more about
One of the
approach
greatest songs he's ever
delivery.
made.
What are you looking at? What do you think a good song is?
What I think.
Hot beat, catchy lyrics that you can sing
hot
with.
Beat, okay, hot beat.
Okay.
Beat's number one.
So of course, M's not gonna have the hottest beats.
All right, that's number one for me, obviously. And then lyrics.
And
But
always got the best.
listen, it has to be. You can say clean punchlines, but if it doesn't resonate with me, I don't care.
Okay, but that's just because you don't relate to it. Maybe
But this is
maybe
you gotta
if
say
you
this.
don't relate
You
to
gotta
it,
say-
look.
but
No,
my
but see, look.
top
How can M relate? Listen.
Hold on,
How can M relate to
Before
get
we
like
go
hood
there,
shit?
Before we go there, let me hear your top five.
Okay, my top five.
Yes.
Eminem.
Okay. He's number. Is this in order?
No order.
The one, okay.
Eminem, Pop, Nas, Wayne,
Okay.
Drake.
Okay. So
Okay.
the only difference is Eminem.
Listen,
Yes.
Eminem.
Yes.
He not rapping about hood shit. I don't know how you grew up. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
hood, all right? He not
Yeah,
rapping hood
yeah,
shit,
that's-
but he's from the hood. But he can't rap like he's hard, because he was never hard. He
That's
got
right.
bullied. So he
Okay.
rapped about his shit. But listen, it's
I'm
not
listening.
what he rapped about, it's how he rapped about it. It's how he said this shit.
Yes.
It's how he delivered and approached Everything with
Yes,
everything.
yes, yes.
Okay, so and it's
You're
not
wasting
about
your words.
fast
You're wasting your
rapping.
words.
It's not about fast rapping.
Absolutely, yes.
It's about content.
You're wasting your words.
Yeah, but it doesn't resonate with me.
You're wasting your
It's
words.
like at the end of the day, my top 10 list is different from your top 10 list because that's who people are. At
Let
the
it
end of the
go.
day.
Listen,
It's
let it go.
crazy. It'll
Say
never.
top 10 again?
I am not. It's okay. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, but I want to know how you resonate with some of those people.
But just the way I grew up, the way I live my life.
So you
Just
never
let it
had it
go.
hard like
Just
Eminem
let it
had
go.
it?
Just let it
Not
go.
You never had it tough
No.
like that?
No, not necessarily. No. Other than what my dad not being there, his dad not being there, that's about it.
Just let it go.
No, I can't just let
You'll
this
spend
go.
the whole night
The whole night
trying to
thinking
tell
about
you.
it,
But
yeah.
Trying to
it's
tell you.
crazy because it's not just only talking about how it resonates with you now and now. If you're an advocate of music, it's about what he's saying, how he's delivering it. Like I get, you don't fuck with that, that's not me. My nigga, I didn't sling weight, sling drugs,
Yeah.
but Jadakiss, Young Jeezy, y'all love these niggas. I know niggas that was like that. You feel me? I know people that was like that. And I love their shit. I love their music, their content. So I love how they deliver it. And when Eminem to me is way different to you. I feel like Eminem is like a second father for me.
Understood.
That's me.
Understood.
How I grew up
Understood.
is similar to how he grew up.
Yes.
So we think about that, but now let's exclude all that because that don't make the rapper.
Yeah.
Let's go into flows. Eminem got millions. Your favorite rapper's best lines or Eminem's fill-up bars? Eminem's throw out bullshit. I'ma just say this for shits and giggles. And your favorite rapper took weeks to come up with that line. He had to go to a different country to go through that situation to come up with that line. And Eminem just thought about that shit real quick. You feel what I'm saying? That's the way this nigga's mind works. The complexity,
Listen.
he can rap and sound like anybody.
Yes.
But nobody can rap and sound like Eminem.
And that's
And
fine.
Eminem can also rap and sound like only Eminem can sound like. That's how you know that's a GOAT.
Cheers to M. You're
First
wasting
of all,
your
he's not the
time.
GOAT though.
Julian Williams, how was your week?
He's not the GOAT.
Julian Williams, how
How
was
was
your
your
week?
No. Because we talked about who the GOAT was.
Who was it?
Drake. Hands down is the greatest artist of all time.
Artist.
Yes.
He is the greatest of all time.
I'm not saying
But Eminem's best rapper.
I'm not
bro.
saying Eminem's the greatest artist. I say rapper.
Listen. Let's think about at their entire careers. Who has been at the top the entire time? Not Eminem. Longevity time. Year after year, Eminem has been struggling to get at the top consistently.
Drake.
Yes.
Because he's the greatest artist. But when it comes to rapping,
Oh, so you're saying,
Rappers.
but your number one thing to make a great rapper is the lyrics.
no. It's delivery, it's approach, it's content, it's flow, it's dynamic, it's a lot of other things. And Drake is more dynamic than Eminem. Yes, he is. He can sing better than Eminem. But don't act like Drake started
Don't
to
act
sing
like-
it because you can go back to Eminem's songs
There were
before
listen,
Drake and he's singing on it.
think
He just
about-
don't sound as
I
good.
want you to think about this. Eminem had this thing, right? Had his thing, right? He did his whole career. Niggas
fell off.
only
fell off.
sing on songs because of Drake.
Yes, I get that.
That is the last 7
that.
years. I'm only going to sing on a song because of what one man did. That is the greatest.
We're not arguing.
What you
that.
talking about singing?
We're not arguing.
Rapping.
We're not arguing who's the greatest artist.
Rapping.
We're not arguing who the greatest artist.
We're arguing about who the GOAT is.
The GOAT of what?
Greatest of all time.
Rapping?
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time
Rapping,
in what?
Lyrics, selection of beats, songs,
If you talking about-
longevity,
if-
albums,
if you're talking about
hip
pure
hop
music-
in general.
Okay, so you're
he
talking
is
about
the
pure
greatest
music?
of all
You
time.
talking about pure music?
Well,
Then I say Michael Jackson or Prince.
Okay, anyway.
Like, what are you talking about? You talking about
That's a
hip
whole
hop
other
music?
bag. That's a
Like,
whole
are you
other
talking about
bag.
hip hop
I'm
music?
talking about hip hop at all time. Yes,
Hip hop,
we're
okay.
having a good
And
conversation.
greatest artist of hip hop? It's Drake.
The greatest,
the greatest
of all time.
rapper.
The greatest of all time.
You can't just say the greatest of all time.
Because you gotta be number one the whole time.
Okay, so there's Tupac.
You gotta be number one.
Then to me it's Tupac.
Big was still better than Pop.
And Big was not better than Pop. He came out with 1.5 albums. Pop had like 15.
And they were all better.
Like, no, they were 1.5. No, they were not.
Okay.
He died way too early to be considered that.
How was Julian's week?
You know, first of all, not once did I say Big was the greatest of all time. I said Big was better than Pop.
But he's
They
not.
literally died a year after each other.
But
I just
so
wanna know
what?
how your week was.
Pop's body of work is so much bigger, so much wider. He did so much more.
So much more for hip hop.
For hip hop, yes. Why do you think they rap about fashion? It's because of Pop. Yo, Biggie was rocking Coogee. Pac was rocking Versace. You know why Pac was rocking Versace? Because Gianni Versace is a gay man. He thought Pac was the most beautiful thing he's ever seen. And he gave him nothing but free Versace clothes. And that's how
So you're
mainstream
telling me-
fashion got into
You're
hip hop.
telling me lyrically, because that punchline, delivery, and what else you said?
Lyrically, Pac
Pac
better
is
than
better
Big.
than Big.
Lyrically? No, he's not better than Big.
Okay, then. That was your
So
criteria.
no, that's your criteria.
That was your.
No, this is just between Pac and Big.
Lyrically, no,
This is
Pac not better
criteria.
than Big.
No,
But
this is that.
content-
This turned into a whole different thing. Just Pac
Content
and Big.
flow?
That's it.
It's
Pac
not.
and Big.
Content and flow.
content, flow, message, Big is not better than Pac in content, flow, message. No, he's not better than Pac.
Flow Big.
I don't think
Big had the
so.
best
I
flow
don't
ever.
think so. I don't think so.
Wilson.
Big had the punchline. He was witty. That nigga is nice.
Yeah,
but
the flow and delivery was way better than Pac's.
presence, I don't think his flow was better. I love
Presence and message, Pac got
I
it.
love
The
Pac's. I
message?
love Pac's flow
The
more than I
message?
love Biggie's flow. That's me.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
okay,
personal
I
preference.
love Pac's flow more than Biggie's flow, but message, criteria, wide range of different dynamics. Pac talks about bitches and hoes. He talks about the clan. Biggie talked about bitches and hoes, nigga, drugs.
Yeah.
Pac talked about that shit too, but he also had a wider criteria. He also reached out to a wider base. That's why he's
So
better.
that's why he's better because he reached more.
And he
That's why
has
he's
way
better
more
than-
albums. His longevity is way more. You saying they both died around the same
You
time?
can't have
You
longevity
say they
if both
died
niggas
around-
was killed. That's not a conversation. You can't.
Pac had mad albums out, and he's still continuing to put albums out compared to Biggie. Like albums of Pac of unreleased music can still be coming out. That's just not happening with Biggie.
Maybe because he put more tracks down.
Yeah,
He
but
had
more.
recorded?
It's not just that he recorded more. It's that he had more quality tracks to be put out. You don't think Biggie has thousands of
I'm
tracks?
pretty sure.
Biggie
I'm
has
pretty sure-
thousands of tracks, but they can't be put out because they're not finished. Pac
I'm
finishes
pretty
work.
sure. Biggie has a whole album where niggas finish to make songs.
Okay.
But-
Pac has multiple
But
of those.
the point I'm trying to say is this: regardless of what Pac is, I personally think Biggie's better.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
the bigger impact on hip hop, I think Biggie had it. Biggie changed the entire game when he came in. Bigger impact on hip hop.
How
Pac,
did he change the entire game?
just the flow, his delivery, being a big nigga doing what he was doing, changed it. Little Kim, Bad Boy in general. Look at Death Row here. Look at Death Row, right?
Wait.
Look at that.
KRS-One, it wasn't no skinny nigga. I kind of get what you're saying, but
But
I feel like you're reaching for
But
facts,
Big
and you're
made
making
the-
them bigger
Big-
than what the facts are.
But Big made the big nigga thing pop.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Karen, he wasn't the first big.
That's
no, I
cool.
get
That's
that.
fine. Big Daddy Kane. That's cool.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously,
He
there
was
big
just
niggas before,
such
but
a
it's
different,
like,
a diverse
okay.
rapper than these niggas. That's what I'm saying. He was
so you're
so
saying
much
you're
better
telling
as a
you're telling me
rapper.
right here, KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane are both better than Big.
Hell no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying though,
Then
but
why are
you're
they-
acting
they're
like
not-
Biggie
they're
the first big
but they're
nigga.
irrelevant
No,
to the
he's not
conversation.
saying Biggie's the first big nigga.
I'm just saying what Biggie did
Okay.
changed the
The
entire
first
game.
big
He
nigga
did.
to do it big like he did.
He did.
Like,
You
yes,
know
he
why?
was big
Because
nigga.
he talked about the motherfucking hood nigga, but being commercialized.
But his flow,
He talked
his
about
flow was unmatched.
Exactly, yeah, but he also hypnotized. He's a street nigga on a very fruity ass beat.
Well, he got with
Never fucking happened. But it was a very like, it was a very fucking like, you know, like niggas with long hair fucking go change like that getting money type. And he was a hood, and I'm not knocking it. I'm not trying to knock it.
With that, sometimes
I'm not trying to knock it. I'm not trying to knock it. I'm not trying to knock it, right? What I'm saying is, Pac was already doing that though. Pac was already doing that all around. Nigga, that nigga was already doing this shit. You talk about Versace, you copy my style,
Yeah,
5 shots.
I
Come
know,
on, Pac had said this shit for a reason, bro.
Alright.
There's no way Biggie can be better
You know
than
why you
Pac.
say those things? Because you were threatened.
No, I'm from LA. That's probably a big reason.
Because you were threatened. But anyway, so
Threatened by what?
my threat. Let's go with this. My week was decent. Yeah, I mean, had a fun time at work. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of long. You know, I gotta get up and work tomorrow, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I mean, so the music dropped today. I think what Young Thug. I still haven't listened to it. Did you listen to it?
I did.
What do you think of it? You know why I didn't listen to it? Honestly, because I seen the track list last night or the day before, and I was just like, damn, I'm not impressed enough to where I want to listen to it.
I mean, it was.
And you know, I've been waiting for the Thug.
There's a couple hits.
Yeah.
Not hit. I won't say hits. There's a couple good songs on there, but it's not his best work whatsoever.
I haven't heard any of it, but I've seen that people have been dick riding because apparently this is his best fucking album.
It's not at all. It's not at all.
No, I can't.
Too long.
It's not-
It's like 19 tracks.
Too rough.
Too long for a guy like Thug, I think.
He ain't a 10-song guy.
He's a 10 to 12 song guy.
Yeah.
How does that make you? Like,
Because that's important. Because it's too long. Because I can't listen to an album. A great album should be no more than 13, 14 tracks.
by
like-
any artist?
I don't agree with that.
By any artist?
By any artist, seriously, 13, 14 tracks. Because especially now in this day and age, when you listen to music, you're like almost like, okay, you're rushing. Like, I can't listen to Chris Brown's full album because it's 40 songs. That's too many songs. Yeah, I mean, and Thug, I can't listen to that whining sound
Too long.
that's too long.
Yeah.
But Cole, my favorite album for 2014 Force, that's my favorite album of all time. That was only 14 tracks because every song was nothing but hits. Ross, which I think is the album of the year. I'm not gonna say it's the best album the last 2 years, but this is my favorite album of the year, hands down. Is what 15 songs at that, and only one song I skipped. Only one song, and that's just the first song.
You know, I agree with what you're saying. You can break your album with having too much content.
Yeah.
I feel like, because if you have 24 songs in your album and I listen to 3, mainly that's because I didn't give. You had 24. I didn't give a good 6 a good listen to, which are probably popping, which I'll probably hear on the fucking radio or see in the video and I love it, right? But just because it has so much, I'm not
It's
trying
just-
to give
it's
to
watered down.
like I can only hear you for so long.
Yeah.
You feel me? Until I want to hear
When
something
you think
else.
about in music though, like you record so many tracks or whatever, like they might put out 15 songs, 10 songs, 20 songs, but they recorded
And
fucking
you look at this.
hundreds of
You look
songs.
at that.
Yeah,
You look at that
hundreds,
too.
yeah,
You look at that
yeah.
too. You look at
You got a
that.
joint that's 20, a guy like Thug who puts out a track that's like 19 songs.
He
Yeah.
recorded
How
300
many of
for
those
that
are just
album.
throwaways, you know?
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
listen. This
Like
is what
I heard the whole thing today, and I only like maybe like 6 to 8 of them.
And this is what I get with that. Like a good friend of mine, his name is True Dat. Shout out True Dat. He's from Lancaster. He's a Grammy-nominated producer. All right. He helped make the beat for Usher's song "Good Kisser." Okay. He's worked with many artists. That's only, like, from my knowledge, that's really the only song that I've known that's been big that he's been attributed to. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Now, so you gotta understand, like, as an
But
artist,
he's made
yeah, but
Okay.
millions of
Hundreds,
beats,
thousands.
millions of beats. So
Countless number
and
of
like I've seen, there's a video on his IG of Cardi B rapping over one of his beats when she first got big, She's rapping over one of his beats about Fashion Nova, and it like that didn't take off, and that's Cardi B. But that's not a video, you feel me? But you think about that, and it's just like, yo.
And I also think before you got thought, videos are irrelevant now.
Yeah.
You put them in there for whatever.
You think about this. You think in a business standpoint.
So
I put out all this fucking music for it not to get used on an album. And now you coming in with the social media, you're coming into everything on online, right?
Yeah.
So how can I make money off of the music that I'm not using for an album? I put it out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then but you can't get it. You gotta stream it. You gotta buy it as a single on iTunes.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. So artists now are making money on throwaway songs that they would never put in the album because now it's on the mixtape. Now it's on the EP.
Which is exactly why they're gonna throw them extra 3-4 songs.
Exactly.
Because niggas ain't just go. You don't just somebody don't drop an album and you don't just go to the mall and buy their CD anymore. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
They're coming out with an album, you go to buy it, and they re-release it again.
Yeah.
Wayne just re-released the fucking Carter 5 like right after he released
You didn't
it.
used to be able to just get on your phone and get an album.
Right.
You had to either buy it somehow or go to the fucking store and buy a fucking
Hard
disc.
copy, right.
You know what I mean? They're making money off of that. Now they're making money off streams. Because you don't have to buy an album to listen to.
You don't.
Yeah.
But you listen to that same song every time.
Boom, streams,
You getting
views,
that?
whatever.
Artists are probably getting paid more off of one song than they ever did an album.
So there's nothing but streams. That's it.
Nothing but streams. Yeah,
Why do you think now they say, oh, this is the most streamed song out or whatever? You know what I mean? That's like an award now, or it puts you up there like, oh, this is the most streamed fucking song out there, blah, blah, blah.
And before that, it was ringtones.
Number one song.
It's the most downloaded ringtone of all time.
Exactly.
Or Soulja Boy.
Ringtone, that's what it was. It's going
Soulja
keep it
Boy.
going.
There's no Soulja Boy without ringtones.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
Sean Paul.
Sean Paul, absolutely. No, Sean Paul had a couple hits. You know what I mean? Couple
Yeah, but
Yeah, come in, but that nigga's biggest hits was ringtones, yo.
I remember I had his ringtone.
Fucking Soulja Boy is the Jayz, the Eminem of fucking ringtones.
On my razor phone.
Oh, fucking
Remember the
ringtone,
Motorola
bro.
Razor? I had a Sean Paul ringtone on that bitch.
Yeah, I think when the next tug came out, all you have to do is press the side and you can play the ringtone.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Wow.
Important. Go to Revlon, go to Revlon, put the joint on there.
Wow.
Man,
I never had a next tug.
I had one.
never had the church.
There was a point
Never
I
had
had
the
two
church?
phones just because.
Damn, you missed out on a great era, bro.
It's so fucking
No, I didn't, because I heard
Yes,
I heard it a
no.
block away.
No, you missed out
I
on
heard
being
it a
a
block
part.
away. I heard
You
it.
missed out on being a part.
Anyone who had one and was talking to somebody, I was there with them.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It's like me throwing a football to somebody and you watching.
No, man, I had a razor. That was my thing.
I'm just saying. I'm throwing a football. You're like, yeah, I wish I could catch that
You.
football. I'm just throwing the football to them. You know? I'm telling you.
I didn't. I
The chirp was
it
the
didn't-
shit. Yo, what's up?
It didn't faze me like that. The commercial. I
Yo, what's up?
I get it.
Nah, nigga, that's how it was. Yo, what's up?
That's what the commercial
Ain't
was.
shit, nigga. What you doing?
Yeah.
Chilling, my dude.
Yeah,
What you
walkie
doing?
talkie. I get it.
It's
I
so
get it.
cool.
I did.
It was cool. Don't get me wrong, but it didn't.
And then when
it
you had a
didn't
bitch
intrigue
hit you up, like, hey, what you doing?
It
Your
didn't
niggas
intrigue
is there.
me.
It's like, yeah, shut up.
No, see, it didn't intrigue me
When
like
the- when the-
that. I didn't get sucked
I
into
remember when
it.
the 860 came out, you had to press the button on the side and it popped open.
I was a
Thought I was
razor
the
guy.
shit.
I was a razor guy.
I was
Then
the
I was a
coolest
Nextel,
nigga in the
hey, yo,
game.
if Nextel will come back, which kind of did with the watches, bro, I try to be all about it, but I got like
I was
one
on the
person that
razors.
does it.
I was on the razor phones pretty heavy. I think I had like 3 of them.
They made a razor
probably had a
type of
sidekick,
Nextel.
too.
The
Huh?
the
had a fucking
i860,
sidekick,
the
too.
i860
I was
was
a
like a
sidekick
razor
guy.
type
Yeah.
Nextel,
Yeah,
right?
I was a sidekick.
You had a
guy, too.
sidekick too.
I had multiple sidekicks.
Oh, you a sidekick, nigga. That's what it was.
Wow! You can hear that fucking flip a block away.
That bulky ass joke. You had to carry that shit in a backpack.
and it
You
was-
couldn't carry that shit in your pocket. You had to have a fucking car seat for that bitch.
I remember going to high school on the bus with my sidekick listening to the Carter 3.
With his gun holster, like for an AK-47 on his head, with his fucking
And that
socket.
shit was just in my hand the whole time. Fuck being in the pocket. But I'm telling you, once you hit that, bam,
And it's
bam.
Niggas
Wow.
knew.
I had it here,
Is
yeah.
that the new sidekick?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
bitch.
yeah.
Yeah, something
Yeah,
there.
I'm listening to Carter 3 right now.
Wow. Then you had a Carter 3 or the sidekick?
I did.
That's, you were
I
young.
fucking did.
I had that shit on my
crazy.
Razor phone.
Well, I had moved on from the
I
Razor.
did have the Razor. The Razor was one of my best phones.
That was my
ever.
favorite phone. Like I begged my mom for one for a while.
But I think
I
honestly,
think that was my first cell phone.
if you want to stay on the Carter 3, I think that's Wayne's best album of all time.
Carter 3. Yeah. Yeah.
It has to be.
Besides No Ceilings, which was different as a mixtape, but
I wish iTunes
yes,
would release
No
No
Ceilings.
Ceilings officially.
I wish they would release all the droughts.
Yes,
Oh
all the
God,
jobs.
drop
All
3.
the droughts.
Yes, the
Drop
drop
3.
3.
All
Drop 3 most important, please.
The
So
droughts.
if iTunes
God.
wants to release them,
Fucking release them, please.
I would be very grateful.
That's why I was like
But
excited.
Drake did it. Drake released
Yeah.
it.
You know what we can agree on though?
Yeah.
That Wayne is in the top 10, hands down.
Wayne's in the
top
top
5.
3. Wayne's in the
hands
top
down.
3.
Okay, I respect that.
Wait,
yeah.
Nah,
Wayne's in the
nah.
top 2.
If I think hard,
Wayne's
about
number-
my generation,
Yeah,
and
Wayne's
I come
top
from
three.
the 90s,
You grew up on
I grew
Dwayne
up
Carter.
Dwayne
I grew up
Carter,
on
yeah.
Pop, and I grew up on Big, but
you grew up
I
on the end of
came
Pop.
in,
Yeah,
I was a
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You grew up on the end
While I
of
was
Pop.
coming into Wayne, you feel me?
Yeah,
God
you
damn, that sound no homo. That
Yeah.
that shit was wild. That shit was wild. But
No, you grew up on the end of Pop, so I get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like we grew up on the end of Pac and Biggie,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But when Wayne took off,
But you grew up on you when you got into music.
Yeah, it was
It
definitely.
was Wayne.
It was Wayne. Like when you really
Wayne.
start listening to music.
when
like,
when I started to base a style, because when I started to get into music, I started to do music,
Right.
and who I started to listen to wasn't a Pop, it was a Wayne, it was
Pac was like your base. Your,
that's my base. That's who that's like, you know, flow, content.
That's who you got introduced to.
But you exactly. So
you know what's crazy
my
before you dig into that though is every single person, I'm gonna say growing up in the inner city, has a verse. Every single person that's thought they could rap has a verse down. For whatever reason, I was at a point in my life where I was like, you know what? Fuck this, I'm gonna drop some shit. And I tried to write some trash and I was like, man, I guess I can't rap. You know what I
why
mean?
not though?
Because I can't rap.
That's fine. That's fine.
But I'm saying everyone has a verse.
But it's
That's what we're doing.
when I write music.
Well,
it's
we
not
can let
too-
we can let the people know that you used to actually get into music
And-
as far as
and-
like
if I
rap,
were-
write, record. Like
Yeah.
you were in the music.
It was nothing
business
crazy.
for a
It was
little
nothing
bit.
crazy.
No,
And
no.
when I did,
No, I'm just saying, like you're
Just in
part of
general,
your
yeah.
background is like you were
Okay, yeah.
actually trying to
You were in music,
make
yes.
music.
Yeah.
and my
Like
thing.
you rap, you have music out. You have
Yeah, I have somewhat of a music background
Yeah.
because I've done this. I'm almost 30 now, so for about 15 years, I've
How old
practiced
are you?
music. I'm 29.
Oh,
I practice music. So when I think about that, I don't make music for you to like. I make music because I need to make music to get off.
Yeah, that's you.
To like how my nigga
That's your advice.
how
Yeah,
my
yeah.
nigga lifts a weight up
Yeah.
and pushes it out.
Absolutely.
That's
yes.
how I make music. I didn't care if you liked it or not. I didn't really care if I liked it or not.
Yeah.
I just needed to get something out, and I got it out. And then over the years, it became from like venting to like a music thing where it's like, you know, I can make this sound good. And you wanna perfect
You wanna
something
perfect that, yeah.
when
You
somebody
put your
else
time
says,
into
yo,
something, yeah, you wanna
when
perfect
somebody else recognizes you, and you're just like, yo, that sounds, they're like, yo, that sounds pretty good. Like, yo, what else are you doing? You wanna continue to do that, right?
Yeah.
But then when
Absolutely.
somebody brings you down, like, yeah, that shit was trash.
That shit kills you, yeah.
It kind of kills you, but it never killed me because
Yeah.
I never made music for that. Okay, I made music strictly for my soul. So
No, I get that.
when
No,
we think, let's think about Wayne. Let's think about
we all need that thing. But to get over music real quick, I feel we went heavy in music right now.
Right.
We dove deep into
We
that.
go deep into music, which is nice. It's for a change. So my buddy over here asked me a question. You said, what if they took all the guns away from us? How would you feel about it? And I thought about it. I sat on it for a little bit, and I was like, one, there would be you would need some sort of order. Like someone, even though you don't need, like if you go over to like England or whatever, most of their policemen don't have guns, so I don't think that's an order.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
but I think there still needs to be some sort of check and balance, because I think police officers, granted, I think sometimes
Policemen don't need guns.
No, they don't need guns, but I think a lot of them abuse their power. A lot of them,
That's because they have guns.
absolutely. So you're saying you want to take care of it altogether, and I don't think
Hey,
that.
you think what they have in England? They have batons. You said that they
Yes,
don't have guns.
yes, absolutely.
You think that's a bad idea?
No, I don't think it's a bad
Because
idea.
I let you know, if a situation calls for in England where
Yes.
niggas need to come with guns,
Yes.
they have guns
Okay,
where
so-
they will come with a SWAT team with guns
So
to handle
if
that.
someone comes into your house and your family's in there, you want to hit a nigga with a baton?
If someone comes into your house,
Yes.
do you have a gun right now?
I do not want a gun.
Are you a police officer?
Absolutely not.
That's completely different though. So
No, the
would
question
you
was-
hit him with a baton?
The question was,
Would you hit him with a baton?
what if they took all the guns away?
If they took all the guns away,
That was the
then
question.
criminals would start using fucking knives. Excuse me. No, they won't. They would find a way to get their hands on guns because criminals don't give a fuck about a law.
Okay.
You feel me?
I feel you. So,
Now, if they take all the guns, put them on ships, and leave them and take them out somewhere, that's something different.
No, it ain't. It ain't.
it's not.
It ain't.
Take all the guns away.
Take them away. Somebody will find a way to bring them
To
back.
bring them back in. To bring them back in.
If
But
they
it's gonna
took
be harder.
guns- if
It's
they
gonna be
took-
harder.
If they took guns away, crime would skyrocket.
Would skyrocket because
Crime would
criminals would only
skyrocket.
have guns. I get you. I'm wrong.
It would
Excuse me.
skyrocket.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're right. You're right. Because criminals would
Because
then only have the access.
now the gun game is
It's
hot
run by the
right now.
exactly.
It's gonna be motherfucking
Yeah.
hot. Yo, who got the guns?
Exactly.
Who got the guns?
So do
bang,
I think?
Bang, bang, money,
what
money
was
here,
your
money
question?
there.
Should I think?
The question was, what if they took all the guns away? Would it make?
Then we would be fucked.
So you would need you think everyone needs you think guns are still important, but how do you regulate police officers?
No, I don't think. If they could take guns away
Yes,
to the point where criminals couldn't even get guns, they have to resort to something else, it'd be different.
Yeah.
But if they take guns away from all law-abiding citizens, and that's it, there's no guns anymore in America,
Yes.
criminals would somehow find a way to bring them back in, and now criminals would have them. So therefore, we would be fucked. So your hypothetical question, I feel like you got to be deeper with it because it's just like, yo, are guns away from America in general, or they just illegal?
So if I'm saying they take all the guns away, that would mean physically the government is coming in and taking all the guns away from normal citizens, pedestrians, if you will. But at the end of the day, they would still have guns. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna say, for example, for example, marijuana is legal in multiple
that
states.
wouldn't be right.
Yes, marijuana is legal in multiple states. But at the end of the day, I can call 3 niggas and
At the end of the day,
what
what I just got, what you said
It's
is
the same
they
thing.
take all the guns away, but the government is still allowed to have guns? Fuck no.
Who? Okay, then who?
Like the police are still allowed to have
Who
guns?
physically? But
Yo,
you gotta dig deeper into the question.
Second Amendment.
Someone physically has to come and take it.
Okay.
And who is that? The
Let's
government.
let's
Yes.
think about this. You said that if they took all the guns away from civilians,
Yes.
whatever, boom. But now, authority, government authority, police, government have guns. Would you be fine with that? Hell no, because the Second Amendment is not. The Second Amendment is not really for.
I think
It's not really for the stranger. It's there for the stranger, but the Second Amendment, I feel, is for when government tries to overstep their boundaries.
Yeah, but
our
that's
Second
fucking
Amendment,
bullshit.
our Second
What the
Amendment
fuck
is
is a
to
stranger
go.
to you?
Our Second Amendment is
What
for.
do you mean a stranger?
This is what I'm
The
saying.
Second Amendment is for
The right to bear.
every citizen
Yes,
of the fucking
yes,
United
but the
States.
right to bear
If
arms.
they're a stranger, a popular person, government,
It doesn't
the
matter.
right to bear arms, not the right to bear
Yeah.
arms to not
No.
strangers.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But that was built. You gotta understand.
It was
you gotta,
built off strangers?
No. Let me finish. So you can understand the concept. That when that Second Amendment was invoked, all right, we were seceding from Britain. Why did we secede from Britain? Because we felt that the government had too much control. So it was for, in case government officials feel like they're overstepping their boundaries, you have the right to bear arms against government officials. You feel me?
Is that what the Second Amendment says?
I feel that's what it really stands for. And I
Is that what it
I
says?
feel like I learned something. I feel like I don't know. I don't know 100%.
It does
But
not
I
say
feel like that's
you have
what
the
it,
right to bear arms
no,
against government
I
officials.
I get it. But I feel like what I was taught, like, and would open my eyes and let me believe that the Second Amendment was because it's not just for somebody intruding your fucking house, a burglar. It's for police trying to come into your house and say, I'm a fucking policeman. I have the right to be here. And they don't have a right to be there. You have a right to bear arms and say, get the fuck out my house. Law or not, get the fuck out. That's what the Second Amendment is. In case the government tries to overstep their boundaries, we have the right to forcefully, with guns in our hands, say, get the fuck out. If they don't, that's why there's no, that's why no, but that's why no cop can just come up in here and say, I'm a fucking cop. I'm searching this house. That's why. Because if they don't,
and that's why a stranger can't come up in here.
Listen.
That's why a stranger can't come up
They
in my
can't
house
come up in here
before getting blasted.
but they can't.
Definition
But
of
that's what a cop
Hold
is.
up. Definition of the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment protects any individual and any individual's right to possess a firearm unconnected with the service of militant and to use the arm for traditionally lawful purposes such as self-defense within the home. So you can. So at the end of the day,
It doesn't say against government.
yeah, it's
But it does not say not against government. So if a cop
So
tries
how
to
can
come
you
in
sit
and
there and say that you feel like it's for the government?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I
that's-
was taught.
Militia.
I was taught.
Who taught you that?
Bro, I
Militia.
just remember. I
Who
don't
taught
know.
you that?
I don't know. But I remember. I have a strong feeling toward this feeling because this is what I was taught. I don't remember. I'm telling you, I don't remember. But I have this strong feeling that the Second Amendment is not solely for a motherfucking robber.
It's solely for anybody.
It's for a
solely
government.
ain't even a
But
word.
I think it's mainly for.
It's for everyone.
Okay. The freedom of speech.
Government,
What is
stranger,
the freedom of speech
everything.
for? Freedom of speech is mainly for the press. I'ma say this shit to the press. They gonna publish it. You not putting me in jail.
Listen.
You say that shit in Russia, they putting you in jail.
Yeah.
So that's mainly for government. Same thing with Second Amendment. I feel like
the First
it's
Amendment is for anyone that has the right to.
free speech.
Yes, right for
And
freedom
the
of
same
speech, yes.
free press too, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyone the right to
But
say
that's
yes.
not everywhere.
As in, we're talking about the United
I'm
States.
not talking about. I'm
Constitution.
talking about the world. That's not everywhere.
So there's no way you can literally take away all the guns.
You
from
can't
this
talk
country.
about the world when
You
you're
can't
talking
take-
about amendments.
Okay.
Yes.
You
Amendments
can't-
have to do with the United States
Yes,
of America.
Yes. You can.
A-
So you want to
nigga-
take all the guns away?
A nigga in Russia.
So you
don't
want to
give
take
a
all the
fuck
guns away
about
from
you.
every American citizen?
That ain't what I'm saying.
So what are you saying?
Stricter gun
What are you
laws.
saying? What I'm saying is
I'm saying
you
that
don't
whoever
take the
the
guns
fuck
away.
taught you about the Second Amendment being against government was
I'm
an
not
idiot.
saying that's solely what it is. That's what you're. That's what
That's
you're
what your
thinking.
feeling is.
No, because it is
You said I
against
have a strong feeling it's against the
Yes,
government.
but it is also against a robber breaking into your house. Yes, that is.
So
but,
it ain't solely for anybody.
No. But I'm saying
But
to
it's
you,
for everyone.
think about this. If a police officer comes in this house right now, kicks this door down, says, I'm a policeman, get on the floor, and it's just him. Are you gonna get on the floor? We might.
No.
But why? Cause he's a policeman? Fuck no. That's what the Second Amendment is about. This nigga is a stranger. State your cause, nigga. Get on the floor. No, state your cause.
You
get
can
on
walk
the
in my
floor.
house with a gun and say, get on the floor. I might get on the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yes.
you got a gun, my nigga.
Say you have your gun right here. Say you have your gun right here. A policeman kicks in that door. Get on the fucking ground right now.
I don't know why.
What are you gonna
Yeah.
say? What are you gonna say? You have your gun right there. You can say, yo, for what? What the fuck are you doing in my house?
That is a terrible idea to pick
This
that
is
gun
a
up.
terrible idea.
When a fucking
Why?
cop?
Why?
That is a
Why?
terrible idea to
Yeah,
pick
it's
up.
a terrible idea. Why? What if he's completely wrong? What if he was 100% wrong? It's
It
still
would
be
be
a
a
terrible
terrible
idea.
idea if you were a stranger.
Yeah.
If I'm a stranger
and there's a
and I
gun
walk in your
sitting
house, You're sitting right there and there's a gun right there. I tell you, get on the fucking ground. As soon as you move your arm towards that shit,
I'm
you get
shooting
popped.
you.
I get you. That's not what
Stranger
we're
or
talking about.
cop,
It doesn't matter.
You're thinking of something different. Look,
No, I'm literally responding to you. Where you going?
you got a gun. If
Where
a
you
stranger,
going?
excuse me, I forgot.
We live.
You got a stranger kicking your door. You point the gun at him. What are you doing? Blah blah blah. This. That's something different. If a cop kicks in your door and he's pointing the gun at you, and he has no purpose being here.
Neither does a stranger.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
What's the stranger's purpose?
But what's the so? Are you more wrong pointing your gun at a stranger than you pointing
I'm
the gun
not
at a cop?
pointing my gun that I don't have in my hands already at anybody,
That is-
cop or not. Now,
He's coming in.
comes in my door with the gun blazing and pointing at me already.
Getting down.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
My
Say
gun's
he's
right
not
here.
pointing
This
the gun.
nigga-
Say he's not pointing the
Boom.
gun. Say a stranger kicks in the door. Boom.
Does he have a gun?
Doesn't matter. Kicks in the door.
It does matter. We're talking about the Second Amendment.
The Second Amendment is the right to bear arms.
This is the whole
A
topic.
second
This is the whole
person
topic.
kicks. You have your gun right here. A stranger kicks in the door.
Does he have a
Does he
gun?
have a gun?
No gun. You point your gun at him. Yo, what you doing?
I would grab my gun.
Grab the
Okay,
gun.
what you doing?
I would
Now
grab
a
it.
cop comes
What are
in
you
here.
doing?
A cop comes in here. Kicks the door down. It's same thing. Now he says, I'm a cop. Get on the
I'll
fucking
grab
floor.
my shit.
Get on the
I'll
fucking
grab
floor.
my shit. Oh, boom.
Get on. Why?
I have
why?
a gun.
Why? He has no right to be here. The same reason as the other person. Just because he's a cop?
Okay, I'm not gonna sit there and
But
put my
just
shit.
because
As
he's
soon as
a
I
cop.
come up like this, I'm getting
No.
popped.
That's nigga not a cop. If I tell you I'm
A
a cop.
stranger or a cop is gonna pop me
Bro,
before I put
if
my
I
shit
kick
in.
in your door, if I kick in your door and I say I'm a cop,
As soon as
You
grab
gonna
that
listen to me?
fucking gun.
I'm
If
just
your
telling
fucking
you.
gun
doesn't
is
matter.
pointed at me, whether you're a cop
No,
or a
we're not talking
stranger.
about the
If that
gun
door
pointing.
swings open,
We're not talking about the
Nigga, this is the Second Amendment, right to bear arms. We're talking about guns in general. Why are you saying we're not talking about
I'm
guns?
talking about the accuser coming in. I'm talking about you having the right.
It don't matter.
You having the right.
The topic is guns.
Yes, and I'm saying you should always have the right to protect yourself against strangers and against fucking law enforcement. My
I
biggest
agree.
steal is law enforcement. I don't have
So-
strangers impeding
So-
on my rights. Law enforcement, I do.
That
So you're
Second
saying
Amendment
you
still
don't-
applies.
you don't-
Whoever walks
It
through
does,
the
it
door.
does, it does. That's what I'm saying. But I know what you. Yes. But you're not seeing what I'm saying.
you
That
don't believe it, so you think
it was
there should be no
created.
police
It was
officers
created
in
by
jail.
founded by
You think
George.
the Second Amendment
John
applies
Hancock.
less when there's a cop?
Nigga, you gotta understand. John Hancock, Thomas Jefferson, where they came from when they just wrote these amendments. They were just coming from.
It doesn't
seceding
matter
from
because it's the same now as it was then.
No,
they
were-
did not change or reword it. It's the same fucking
No,
thing.
but it changed from when they came from Britain, and when they came
No.
from Britain, yes,
Literally,
yes,
it
yes,
was when the
no.
Constitution was
They
signed.
wrote it for the United
Listen.
States of America by
Yes.
the people for the people.
Before the people, yes.
Listen, when they wrote it, yes, but they wrote it because they wanted to be better than the rules that they had in Britain, or else why would they succeed and make their own country? If you're not trying to get away from something, if something's not bad, why would you try to get away and create something new?
But them other dudes are irrelevant. Because the amendments have to do with the United States. Yeah, I get it. They
Yes,
came
but
over here to
it
make
came
something.
from it
can't-
came from ideas what was happening in Europe.
All right, but once they put that pen to paper and signed up,
signed
that
up.
shit
And what I'm
doesn't
telling,
fucking
and what
matter
I'm
no
telling
more.
you is Europe's government had too much fucking power. That's why they
That's on
succeeded.
them.
Yes, but that's why the Second Amendment is because Europe at that time, no, what we say goes. You don't like it, we kill you. And
All
they
right.
is like, no,
Right.
if we don't like it as citizens, we have a right to defend ourselves. If you try to break into my motherfucking house, just because you a cop, don't mean shit. That's what I'm saying. And just because you a cop doesn't mean shit to me. If I'm in my crib,
It doesn't
right?
mean shit to me
If we
either.
here right now and a cop breaks in here, bro, we're not doing nothing wrong. I don't give a fuck about any history. If a cop breaks in here, boom, and we decide to whip this nigga ass, I'm with y'all to whip a nigga ass. Not because he's a cop, but because that nigga has no right. I'm not scared of that nigga's a cop. That nigga just broke in the crib. He just broke in the crib. Fuck it. That's what I'm saying. It has no expense.
You ain't whipping nobody's ass with a gun pointed at you.
He did not do nothing with that. Because soon as you get up and rush that door.
You're not thinking about the situation. I'm not thinking about that. I'm not thinking
No, you have to because the topic is guns.
Okay, the topic is a gun.
Strictly guns.
So,
no matter if he walks in
a
with
nigga comes in,
whooping nobody's ass.
Nobody's ass.
We talking
nigga
about
comes
guns.
Nigga comes in, boom, with a gun. He's holding us hostage. You have your
You
gun
gonna
right
go in
there.
and square up?
No. You have your gun right there, though.
Look, but that,
If you get a chance to shoot a nigga, would you shoot him?
What that means is he has the right to shoot him because he came into the house.
Yes.
So you're saying if someone comes in a gun, I'm gonna grab my gun and shoot him because he has a gun.
No.
That's what you're saying.
Hold up.
I'm not going to be that heroic.
Okay, here.
But
I think I
we
got
got families. But
Alright,
if
look.
the situation were to happen,
I get it. Look. Cop or stranger walks into your crib. Do you have the right to shoot him?
Yes.
Yes. I
Will
agree.
you shoot any of them? Probably not.
Somebody barges up in your fucking crib. Also,
But you just gonna fucking start shooting them? No, hell no.
I'm just saying. Would you have the right to?
Yes, but
Boom,
what do you
I
know?
agree. But if we're sitting here chilling, I sit right there. 3 cops walk in, or 3 strangers walk in with guns pointed. I'm not fucking moving,
I
buddy.
get that.
I'm not fucking moving.
God damn. You think I'm that fucking stupid? No, I get that. What I'm saying is the typical like we at okay, let's say we invaded. Let's say we at war. Somebody knocks on our door to come in our house. We have that right to refuse you to come into my crib, regardless of your motherfucking status. The president is not allowed to walk through them doors unless you invite him.
Second Amendment and guns. You're going way off of it.
Yeah, well,
You're going way off of it.
It does though.
No,
Because-
you're going way off of it. This
Well,
is
how?
guns and guns only.
Okay.
Yeah, the question was.
If somebody
what
comes
you
into
want?
my house and I have the right to bear arms and I feel threatened, I want a chance to at least point my gun at them.
Okay, so if I'm somebody barging in your fucking house,
Right.
of course you have the right to fucking bear arms. Whether I'm a cop or stranger.
Right.
Sure, that's your fucking right. By any means, that's your right. But if you move your fucking hand towards that gun, you
I'm
get
gonna
popped.
fucking shoot you. Yes.
Okay. That's a complete.
But you still have the right, but you're dead.
Okay, well, what we getting at
So,
though? What we
so
getting at?
with his
What we
scenario,
getting at with that?
it's
That's
important to-
abduction. And that can
Okay,
happen
if
anytime.
this
What's
is a
your
cop,
point?
If
it's
I can
important
shoot
to
that
have
nigga
gun.
when I get a chance, I want to shoot that nigga
I'm
without
not-
fear of going to jail. That's the
You're
point.
not getting the chances, what I'm telling
That
you.
was him, not me. You know what I mean? Like, listen,
that's
he's
fine.
Sure,
just-
yeah, you're right. You're fucking, yeah, you're allowed. You're
That
allowed
was
to
him,
have
not
it.
me, sir.
But that's
You're allowed
not
to
your
have it,
question.
but I will not allow you to grab it.
But that's not your question. Your question is if they take all the guns away. Should they take all the guns away? Is that your question? Should they
That
take all
was
the
the
guns
question.
away?
Yes.
Should they? Hell no.
I say no.
Hell no, they shouldn't
I
take all the
agree.
guns away.
I agree with
we
you on
need
the
an
no.
equal motherfucking chance.
I think we
Just
need-
like
I
a
think we
criminal
need it.
ain't gonna follow if you take all the guns away.
Because I can
we
take
need
your
all the
invasion thing a little
motherfucking
further.
chance.
Okay, we get invaded by like other countries. Like,
Yes.
nigga.
I need my motherfucking gun.
We gonna need to pull the things out. We gonna need to pull the things out.
Exactly. So no, they don't.
But
they
but
don't.
you going with the home invasion kind of went. We veered off of it because we got into the whole amendment and
No, because I'm seeing as
situations
in, I'm
and
seeing
shit.
as in, I'm seeing before.
let's
this
talk-
is how I'm
let's-
seeing.
let's like the Second Amendment.
Before Afghanistan, before Russia, before Japan invades U.S., we will have a civil war.
You ever seen the
Before
movie
that
Red Dawn?
happens, and before the government comes in to try to
You ever seen the movie Red
kill
Dawn?
me, I'll be able to boom. I'll be able to fucking fight back. Like, you feel me? And this is my beliefs. Before, nigga, America's never been invaded. We got intact.
I believe
Pearl
so.
Harbor and fucking and 9/11 was our only attacks
Those
on
are
America's
invasions.
soil.
Those are
No,
invasions.
it's attacks, invasions.
Same thing.
No.
What are you gonna invade? I'm gonna invade to watch.
Invasion is like when we
I'm trying to
invaded
invade
Normandy.
somebody.
No,
I'm trying to invade. And we
invasion
attacked.
is like
And we attacked.
Bro,
And we attacked.
but this is
You
how-
invade to attack.
I'm not making this up when I tell you this is how it's categorized. We never were invaded. We were attacked. This is
I
how
guess
it's
if you're talking like
categorized.
little terms,
We
sure, yeah, I get
invaded
it.
other countries, but we never were invaded ourselves. We've been attacked twice. Pearl Harbor, 9/11. Okay? and that's what it is.
No, I would consider those invasions as well.
That's not because we didn't have army troops. We had troops here. They had other troops here.
We didn't have troops where?
They didn't have troops on soil. Like
So
to go to
kamikaze
we went to Normandy. When we went to Normandy and we stormed the Normandy beach, our troops
just
ran
because
up.
U.S. troops wear uniform and boots and shit.
That's an invasion.
You call them troops because
That's
they
an
wear
invasion.
uniform?
That's an invasion because U.S. troops invaded Germany.
Okay, just because Afghan people
we didn't just attack. We invaded.
Just because fucking
they knew it was
wherever the
coming.
fuck they from.
I'm
don't
not.
wear uniform and
Don't
boots,
argue with me. Don't argue with me. I'm just
wearing
telling
regular
you. Don't argue with
and
me.
shit. They're
Don't
wearing
argue.
regular robes.
I
but
get
they
you.
still invaded
Don't
us.
argue with me. I'm telling you, this is how it's said.
I agree.
I didn't make
I
you
agree.
do that.
I know
This
that's
is how it's said.
I know the terminology
All right.
says so.
Switching
But
topics.
that's bullshit.
Switching topics, we've been staying on it. In the NFL news that came out earlier this week, Jayz signed a deal where he has Rock Nation has signed a deal with pretty much the NFL saying they are now in control in hiring the entertainment for the Super Bowl and the NFL in general. So they control the music, whatever. The entertainment, I'm not going to say just music. So there was Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reid both came out saying Jay-Z is a sellout and things like that. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the whole situation? Do you support what Jay-Z did? Are you against it?
I do.
You like it, right?
I do.
Yeah.
But the rumor is that Jay-Z helped get Colin Kaepernick out the league.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a simple fact that.
Don't get me wrong, man. The whole social injustice
Yeah.
and racial injustice and you know, that shit is real.
This shit is real.
That shit
Yes,
is real.
it's important. Yes. Yes, it's important, especially back. Yes.
That shit is very, 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 very real. And I don't want to take anything away from that because it's still going on.
Yes.
If you watched our last episode, you'll see it.
Yes. Yeah.
There's video. You know what I mean? That shit is still going on. I mean, that wasn't with authorities, but whatever. That kind of behavior is still happening to anybody and everybody. But as far as Colin, I mean, come on.
Yeah, you can't call.
Come on.
You can't call him a sellout because first of all,
Colin Kaepernick, he was his little sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
He was the first.
and he did what he's supposed to.
I get why everything happened. Like, you know what I mean? I get it.
Yes.
We don't want that in the league. We don't want that kind of attention. You gotta go, whatever.
No, hell no.
But listen to me. Aside from the political part of it,
Yeah.
the socialist part of it, he's not that good. Okay?
Yeah, but he's better than a lot of people.
He's better than-
Okay, but if
Right
this,
now.
but here's what I'm about
He's
to.
better than a lot of people. He's just
Agreed. He
was
could
in the Super Bowl.
he could start somewhere.
Come on.
Yeah,
He could start somewhere.
So
Let-
you
let-
saying he's not
Can I
better than a lot of
finish,
people?
my guy?
You might
Can I
not be
finish?
able to finish. You
Can I
gotta make
finish?
your point too.
Finish your thought.
You need to let me
You
finish.
gotta make your point too.
Could he be on a roster? Should he be on a roster?
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But let's not sit here and say that the single reason he's not in the league is because of the
The whole
whole.
kneeling thing. Yes.
Kneeling.
What's the other reason?
And the public opinion.
What's the
yes.
fucking other reason?
Because he's
What's
not.
the other reason?
He's not that good.
There.
Point. Let me prove the point. Let me put the cherry on top.
Please.
You're saying even
Let me
as a
put
backup
the cherry on
quarterback,
top.
Even as a
If
backup,
this was.
Joe Flacco's on the team right now.
If this
Joe
was.
Flacco.
If this was.
No, 'cause-
well, he won a Super Bowl.
Because you can say this. Because
Excuse
you
me.
can.
Sorry.
You can look at
Joe
someone like.
Flacco won a Super Bowl. Excuse me.
You-
If this was.
Because you can look
Because
at.
I can name the elite quarterbacks, but they're white. If this was Cam Newton,
Yeah.
he would be on a squad right now.
Yeah. No, but I think with that is.
Maybe he never even
Not if
leaves the league.
not if he took a knee.
If Cam Newton took a
Newton would
knee,
not be in
he
no
would still
fucking
be on the
no,
fucking
he would not.
in the NFL. He
No,
would
he
have
would
never
not.
got out.
Hell no, he would not.
Because
No,
Colin
they're
Kaepernick.
trying to get Cam Newton
Colin
out for the
Kaepernick-
past 2 years. Hell no, they're not.
What?
No, hell no.
What?
Hell no.
They tried to do what?
Cam Newton would not, if he took the stance that Colin Kaepernick did, he'd be in the same
That's bullshit.
situation.
Because here's what happened. Look, Colin Kaepernick, he's great talent. He tore it up that year.
Yes.
One of the best quarterbacks in the league that year. But may I remind you, his fucking team around him was amazing.
He had a good defense.
He had the best defense in the league that year.
And he can run. You know, but
Listen,
He
you
could throw. He
listen,
could run.
You're fucking very biased.
Listen,
because
after
you're
that,
a Patriots fan.
no, this don't got nothing to do with that. Them niggas, we never even see the fucking 49ers.
Yeah.
Me being a Patriots fan got nothing to do with this, buddy.
Yes.
Nothing. We
I don't believe it.
never
Don't
seen
believe
them in a big
Don't
game.
believe
We
it.
never did none of that. We never did none of that.
Don't believe it.
I'm not a biased person at all. At all.
Don't believe it.
You could maybe say that if this were the Eagles.
Yeah, you can even
Giants.
say it was the Jets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody in our division, but
Yeah.
that's
I don't
weak.
believe it. I
That's
don't
weak. You
believe
gotta
it.
take that
I
back.
don't
Bring
believe
me
it.
something big, cause I'm a
That's
grown
fine.
man.
That's fine.
Bring me something nice, cause I'm a grown man.
That's
But
fine.
listen
I
to
don't
me.
believe it.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick, all right?
Yeah.
It's not like they kicked him out the league that Super Bowl year.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, this guy's the next big. This is crazy. Like
He also didn't kneel that Super
he's our
Bowl.
franchise
He
quarterback.
also didn't kneel.
But the year that he kneeled, he was ass.
He was backup. He
Ass.
was already the backup.
It's fine.
He wasn't even starting. The Super Bowl quarterback of that one year was a backup.
Yeah.
The same
Was he
year
better
he
than
kneeled.
other quarterbacks in the league?
I already said he was.
Was he better?
I already
Yes.
said he was.
So he was a
I
backup
believe
for
he should
that
be on the
team.
roster.
He was a backup for that team. Would he be a
Who
starter on
started
another
over
team?
him?
Was it Alex Smith? No.
Would he be a starter
It was
over?
some random.
Would he be a starter on another team?
He could start on a
Exactly.
few teams right now.
Exactly.
I already said that though. Why you? I don't
I mean, I'm
understand.
just saying, like, what do you?
But
you
before I
said
made
he
my
can-
point, I made it clear that he should be on the roster.
Okay.
And there's a few teams
That's
that
it
he
then.
can start on.
That's
So
it.
It ain't it. It
So
ain't
what's
it.
the
my
but?
whole point, my but is that the whole kneeling thing is not the single reason he's not in the league.
So do you think Jay?
It's a combination of we don't want that attention, plus you ain't even that good.
But Jay-Z making this move, I think it's only.
Plus you,
But
but the people that are saying we don't want that attention, plus you ain't even that good, he better than they fucking starting quarterback.
Yeah, but
Who
you
are
gotta
they?
realize. You gotta realize that intention coming to
Who are they?
I
It's
had
a
to
lot.
think
It's a
about
lot.
it.
It's a
Yeah.
lot of people coming in. Like a lot of news will come. Like Colin Kaepernick signed, let's say with the Dolphins, every single day.
The Dolphins, boom, one.
No. Every single day, ESPN will be there, ABC would be there, CBS, NBC. Every single news outlet will come and ask that head coach, ask the owner, just about Kaepernick. And that you don't want that outside.
You
news.
don't want that distraction.
That's a lot. It's a huge distraction. So what I'm saying with this, Jay-Z, I don't like the fact that Colin and Eric Reed came out and said he's a sellout.
No.
Because what he's doing, we have to make change. The whole point of Colin kneeling was the fact that social injustice, police brutality. Now, the only way to make change within the NFL is to do it from the inside out. The outside in isn't working.
So let's look at this.
So,
like
and
this.
the fact that this is a job, this is a business. Jay-Z doesn't need any money from the NFL.
No, they don't.
Forbes just came on this. He's already making $1 billion. He does not need the money. He's doing this literally, and he has receipts for what he is doing to change America, to change the way things go. And the fact that they call him sellout for working with the NFL when all Colin Kaepernick wants to do, he already put his work for the NFL. So that's just fucking hypocritical.
At the end of the day, Jay-Z's still a businessman. It don't
He's
matter.
not a businessman. He's a businessman.
Exactly.
Yes,
and if I was a businessman, I'm making sure the first people that are okay are my daughter and my lady.
Yeah, but this
and
has
my
nothing to
family.
do with
No,
money,
no,
bro.
let's tie this in.
Yeah.
Let's tie this. Yeah, that's
That's
yes,
good for a
yes it
lifetime,
is.
yes.
Yes, it is. But let's go back. It's not just money wise.
This is not-
Now it's about character with Jay-Z. All right. He's still, yeah. He may have sided with this, and Colin may be thinking he's a sellout, but he might be just elevating Colin's status. What if he helps Colin
That's the point I'm trying to make.
And that's the wrong approach Colin's taking. If Jay-Z, who doesn't need money, who is about his community, about his people, if he is doing something like this, if I was in Colin Kaepernick's shoes, I would think ultimately he's trying to help my movement.
Yes.
He's trying to help my movement. Let me not bullshit and piss off Jay-Z. I am Colin Kaepernick. This is motherfucking Jay-Z.
I agree. Check this out. I agree 100%. I think that Kaepernick and Eric Reed jumped the gun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because why? Because I forget what the name of it is, but Jay-Z made a track, you know what I mean, basically supporting Colin and saying like, he was even talking about the NFL, y'all need me, I don't need you.
Because Colin,
he was saying something like that, like I forget exactly the bar or whatever it was, but basically saying like, I mean, y'all need me, I don't need y'all.
Right.
And then the fact that so they took that and his support of Colin Kaepernick and his movement. So they got that, right? And then here goes Jay-Z in a partnership with Goodell in the NFL. So they're like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So you're a sellout. Now you're working with the enemy.
Yeah.
But little do they know, this could open up a whole
and little do they know, Jay-Z could be a double agent.
Yeah.
This could be another valley, and a lot of people don't know yet because all this is fresh. He's in a partnership with the NFL. He's in charge of entertainment, but he's also looking and interested in being either a partial or complete owner of a team, whole team.
Right, exactly.
So
it's business.
Kaepernick, Reed.
That's what I'm saying.
Why don't you
it's
just
a business move. Shut the
why
fuck
don't you
up
just
and
let
let
this shit
business
play out?
happen. You might benefit
but here's
from
where they
business.
play the race card. Because the race card can be played the other way.
Yes.
Black people are racist against white people. That's the true thing.
Yes.
So now,
No, before you finish, can I state this real quick? The only way to be racist is if you have power. You can be prejudiced. You can be prejudiced. You cannot be racist if you have power.
Explain.
What's the difference?
Explain. What's the prejudice?
between
I don't like you, right? Racist. I am superior to you. I am superior. Yes, you know superior. Yes, superior than you because of the color of your skin.
So Kaepernick and Reed have no platform.
Huh? What you say?
Kaepernick and Reed don't have a power. They don't have a platform.
I don't.
They're not famous.
But you said race plays. You said black people don't like white people. That's what
I
you
said that's a thing. It
yes,
exists.
and then you said they're racist. But you said they're racist. I'm just saying, and I'm just defining that the only way to
Black
be
people
racist
can be
is
racist against white people.
they can be
yes.
prejudiced against white people, not racist.
Why can't they be
What's
racist?
the difference?
Power,
So Eric Reed and Colin Kaepernick don't have power.
not like.
Are you
not
thinking
like,
of a collective whole?
like a collective whole?
Yeah,
a
I
collective
get
whole,
that.
The
I
whole.
collective
I'm looking at the whole.
But you can't
the
think
whole
of that as
picture.
you can't think of that because
Because
the
you see
collective
the
whole is
race
a
in
whole
it.
Why are you
race.
looking at the whole picture
Because
when we're talking about Eric
No,
Reed?
you can't say that when you're thinking about
We're
certain
talking about
spots.
Eric Reed, who has
when
power.
you think about certain
Who
spots.
has power? Eric
If you're
Reed and
saying
Colin
it's a collective
Kaepernick
whole.
have both power and platform. If they didn't, we wouldn't even fucking know about these niggas. There's plenty of racist shit going on in the world we have no idea about.
Exactly.
But because Eric Reed and Kaepernick have power and
There
platform,
is a lot
we
more
know
that
about
we
it.
don't know what's going on.
So they
than
see
what
Jay-Z's
we do.
move like, oh, what's up, brother? You going with the white niggas? Like, oh, you pairing with the white niggas that kicked me out the league?
It's not about that.
Oh, you a sellout.
It's about money.
No, nigga.
It's about
Jay-Z's like,
this
nigga.
guy gonna pay me, and then I'm gonna get you in the league.
Jay-Z's like, bro.
I'm gonna use
like,
his
I'm
money
like,
to get
I'm
your
like,
ass
bro,
in the league.
I'm like literally the face of black hip hop. I'm pairing with someone who you think is the enemy. This nigga's my friend.
You say it's not about money, but it's always about
It's
money.
never
This nigga's
about
my
money.
friend.
It's always about money.
Jay-Z
The
does not
niggas
need
with money always. It's
Yes,
more about
he is
money
going
when
to
you
make-
got money.
He is going to make money, but I honestly think if Jay-Z never did this,
That's my point, though.
It's
He ain't
more
making nothing.
about money
This
when
is
you
not money.
got
Okay,
money,
boom.
bro.
Boom, Jay-Z, the fucking hip
this
hop
movie has nothing to do with money.
icon, the hip hop like, yo, I'm the fucking
And everything to do
billionaire.
with
I'm the
money.
billionaire hip hop.
It had everything to do with money, bro.
So he needs
Everything to do
You're
with
saying you're saying this and all. This is what I'm.
So
trying
where's
to
the
do.
money going to
Yes,
play?
he needs the money. Jay-Z needs the money from the NFL.
You don't need the money.
It's not about money. He's
But
doing this
who's
for
are you gonna accept less
His-
money?
one quote I heard.
No, you would never accept less money.
Listen,
you're a
money-
billionaire.
no,
You would never
listen,
accept less money.
The money goes without even saying.
Yes, the money's coming. We already know the money's
You're
there.
talking about Jayz, billionaire brand. NFL, billionaire fucking brand.
We don't
And if
know
I can
the
make
money.
The
another
money don't even. The
if
money
I can
don't
make
even need to
another
be spoken
billion-
about.
Listen.
The money don't even. We are don't. It don't matter
Yes, it
how
does.
this partnership goes.
Yes, it
It can
does.
go good. It can
Yes,
go
it
bad.
does.
It can go alright. Billions of dollars
Right,
coming in. It don't
billions
even
of
matter.
Money. Yeah,
I'll
good.
even take a fucking L to bring
Yes.
my people up.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
This nigga's not.
And
in
what do you
to
think
get
he's
money,
doing?
nigga.
I'm gonna take an L to bring my monies up. That's what he, yo.
But
Nigga,
the ultimate
money is
goal is
everything,
what?
bro.
The money.
Money
The
is
ultimate
everything.
goal is what? Yeah, I'll take an L. Eventually, I'll bring my money up. But what's the ultimate goal?
Are you asking
The
me personally?
social and racial
Are you asking me
injustice.
personally?
Injustice.
Are you
The
asking me
social and racial
personally?
injustice. The money is gonna fucking be there no matter what. It's the NFL and it's Jayz.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I,
The money don't
I
need to be
still
talked
need-
about.
I
The
need
money
more
don't
money.
need to be talked about.
Yo, we say that because we don't have their type of money. That's what I'm saying.
No,
That's
but
When
idiotic.
we have
That's
their type
idiotic.
of money,
Jay-Z had
they're
that
When you're a
once in
billionaire.
my
When you're a
nigga,
billionaire.
when they're a
You're a
billionaire,
billionaire.
you have wants and needs that are on billionaire status. Not like ours.
And
not
regardless
like
of how the
ours.
partnership
Not
goes,
like ours, my
regardless of
nigga.
how the partnership
Not
goes,
like
he's
ours.
getting it.
Not like
He's getting
yeah,
it.
but there could
It
be
could go bad or it could
there
go
could
good.
be
He's getting the
conflict.
money.
There could be conflict.
Nah.
There could be stoppages. There could be confusion.
And the money's still coming in.
Yes,
The money's still
but
coming in.
the money they will put a halt to
On
something
what?
like
On
like
what?
what
a
we're talking
contract
about.
is legally binding.
But it wouldn't matter because the money's still coming in. The money's still coming in. Conflict or not, the money's still coming in. There's contracts. There's fucking agreements. There's all this shit. If it works or if it don't work, the money's coming the fuck
Right,
in.
right.
So we got that settled. Bang. Now let's try to make some
Let's
action.
make some change. Let's make some change. Yes.
Because even if it don't fucking change, even if it gets worse, billions still. They ain't work. Them niggas.
They're not worried
Goodell-
about us. That's what I'm saying. They're not
Goodell-
worried about us.
They are worried about
They-
us.
But they not.
Goodell,
Financially, they're not worried about
Goodell
us. But as far as
and
who
Jay-Z,
we are, they are.
Goodell and Jay-Z,
Yeah.
they not worried about the money.
Why?
Why? Because that shit is out the way already.
No, but they still are worried about the money.
No, buddy. No, look.
If you don't think Jay-Z
Look.
worries about
Look.
what his next paycheck
Look,
is,
I'm not saying they don't. I'm not
neither.
saying they don't care
That
about the
man
money
makes money
whatsoever.
every day.
Blah blah
yes,
blah.
and if you don't think he worries, okay, what I make this
You know
day?
who his
Alright,
wife
cool.
is?
I get that.
That
But if you don't think,
Nigga, the contracts are already
The
signed.
money is there.
Money.
hey, he's still he's looking over it, making
The
sure
only thing
it's
that they're worried
signed,
about-
it's sealed, and it's delivered the way it
It's
was
already
signed.
done. They had
It
a
was
public.
signed.
They had a public interview already.
Yes.
You think they would be in the same room getting interviewed if the money wasn't handled already?
I'm saying they still worried about money, even though they got
Roger
money.
Goodell, Jay-Z in the same room maybe a day or two ago.
Negotiating about money.
No, they're not negotiating in public on public fucking
No,
television.
they're not going to talk those numbers.
That shit goes on behind
But they
closed
did.
doors.
So,
With lawyers
so
in the
they
room.
just chill with each other, and they said, "Yeah,
With
man, we're gonna
lawyers
talk
in
about
the
this.
room.
We're
He's been
gonna talk about this."
No,
January.
it's this. We got this contract
Now-
handled.
now
let's go address the
let's-
people
yes.
on the actions that we're going to take.
Yes.
Because the money's there. NFL is going to keep on raking in billions. Jay-Z is going to keep on raking in billions. And both are going to keep on raking in billions off of each other. The money's handled. Not that they're not worried about the money, because now what they're worried about, guaranteed money, boom, there. Now we're worried about how much more money can we make. But how are we going to get much more money? Taking the fucking action.
Yes. Let's fix.
Action.
Let's fix the actual problem here.
Let's get everybody. Let's
Okay, yeah,
get
let's
more
get-
people to support us. Let's get people to stop
Support
boycotting
what?
the
Support
NFL.
Yes.
So that means stop kneeling.
No,
No. Because
both Roger Goodell and Jay-Z both said they're not looking to stop people from protesting.
what Jay-Z said was.
Jay-Z said, you know what? I think we're past the
Yeah,
kneeling.
yes.
We want to get on.
Well, let's
That
get
means
more.
Action.
stop kneeling.
No, it
That means
ain't.
stop kneeling.
My nigga, you can go on the fucking video right now. Jay-Z says, I have no problem with protests at all. I support protesting.
Yeah, but that means stop kneeling.
No, what the fuck doesn't?
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
It means stop.
How? When the motherfuckers.
Because we don't need to kneel anymore.
Saying it.
We need to do more.
No,
we need to act.
because why? Because
Saying stop kneeling.
the public is so focused on the kneeling. Oh my God, he's kneeling. Oh my God, he's kneeling.
Yeah,
Jayz
He
said,
said we don't need to kneel anymore.
Jayz say, I support kneeling. We're past the kneeling. I support it
So what should we do?
100%.
What should we do then?
We want to start taking action. Those are Jayz,
What-
Sean
what is
Carter's
action?
exact words.
What are his action plans?
My nigga, it's about to fucking happen.
Alright,
Literally, an interview a day or two ago.
Alright.
He said, all right, we're past the kneeling. I support protesting 100%. What we want to start doing
So
now
what do you do
is
past
get the
the kneeling?
focus off the kneeling
Hold on,
and let's
listen.
get into communities
Hold on.
and start making a fucking real change. Because kneeling
Ain't
is
shit.
not doing anything.
Not doing nothing.
I support it, whatever, 100%. But let's
So
get
what do you
in the
want to do,
fucking
Jay-Z?
community. Because
Get in
here-
these communities
No, but here's what
and
happens.
make this big ass
Here's what
fucking
happens.
change.
This is the cherry right here. When they start making a real change and real change starts being visible
How?
and taking a real effect, however they fucking planned it. I ain't in the fucking
Yeah,
meeting.
I'm not in the
What I'm
meeting.
saying is, when real change starts to really happen, then these people will stop kneeling.
Yes.
Because they're kneeling for that
They're-
very
yes,
purpose. They're
absolutely,
kneeling
absolutely facts.
for the lack of
Yeah.
action that's
Yeah.
happening.
And if it
They're
doesn't
kneeling
start
because
happening, they gonna still
then
be
they're going to
kneeling.
continue to kneel. Then they're
And
going to
then what?
continue to kneel.
And then-
And it's gonna get worse.
And then, no, yeah,
But guess
it's
what?
simple.
Niggas can
If
only
it gets
live for so
worse,
long.
Roger Goodell and Jay-Z raking in the
And not even
motherfucking
that,
money, my
literally all
guy.
they're doing
Because at the end of the day,
is starting
Jay-Z
a
still
conversation.
controls the entertainment.
Yeah, that's all it is.
The money's coming in.
At the
Still.
end of the day, is that good?
It's good for them. Fuck
Oh,
us.
yeah, okay.
Fuck us.
So you'll be, if that day were to fruition, you'll be like, Jay-Z still that nigga? Nah, I'll be
No,
organizing the uprising against
'Cause-
Jay-Z.
If that day happens, but
Not
that
even
proves
that.
the point that Colin
can't-
and Reed are jumping the gun.
But you can't knock nobody for trying.
That proves the point that Colin and Reed are jumping the gun.
And
As
I
soon as
said,
they
I
see-
said, I think
as soon
these
as
niggas
they
is
see, oh my
reaching.
God, partnership.
And,
Oh, you a sellout.
and I
nigga, you a
said that I
sellout.
think these niggas is reaching because I think, Jay-Z at the end of the day is a businessman.
So how
And at
stupid
the
are
end
they
of the
gonna
day,
look
at the
if
end of the
change really
day,
happens?
if Jay-Z is a businessman but also a compassionate man, and he looks at Colin Kaepernick, knows what you're trying to do for him and his community.
So how
His
dumb
dog.
is he gonna look?
He's
Calling
gonna look
him a
really
sellout
stupid.
now, and then all of a sudden change happens and Colin Kaepernick gets on the fucking
right.
roster.
Colin Kaepernick.
Damn, you know what? Guess what, nigga? Jay-Z did that, nigga. Jay-Z got you back on that shit. Roger Goodell wouldn't let me back in. Roger Goodell partnering with Jay-Z and all whatever happens beyond that helped you get the fuck back in. But you over here calling Jay-Z a sellout. Why don't you see the bigger picture? That's what happens when you're reactive and not proactive.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Don't react to one situation. Be proactive when a situation or multiple situations happen. Something happens, you react, oh, you're a sellout, blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit, maybe this nigga's doing this. Then let's let this play out.
I'm gonna dig into
What
this.
can I do to go further?
I think that's the
Be
problem.
proactive, not reactive.
That's
That's
the
the
problem-
fucking
that's the
message
problem
of
with
the day.
social media in
Be
general.
proactive and not reactive.
You know what? We're gonna jump on to that next week. This has been another great installment of the Problem. I'm glad you joined us today. It's been great conversation.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, do you wanna do your thing?
Shit. As always, gotta support my local businesses, my guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got to. You got to. Just trying to catch my breath for a quick second.
Yeah, you know, and you know,
Gotta get your thoughts.
Yeah.
we went through a lot. It was a lot of yelling, but it was good. It was good conversation because I think at the end of the day, the whole point of this thing, the whole point of the podcast is just to create conversations, to get people to sit down and really think about every action we're making, everything that's going on in life. Because this whole, like I said from every other episode, this whole podcast was created for the younger generation, literally trying to figure this thing out. Because at the end of the day, we are the future. We are the ones who are going to dictate and control what happens next. Like, our election is happening next year. It's important we get out and vote. It's important we get out and vote. And I don't want to say vote here. Here's the guy not to vote. Vote for what you believe in. Fuck what the next guy believes in. Vote for what you believe in, what you want. Because like Jayz, like everyone else is trying to change things, we have to be the beginning of the change. We have to start the change. We have to start the next conversation so we can all be one, because equality will take us to the next level. So
I agree with that. You know, I'll close it out. Support my guys. Shout out to Tropic Fit Apparel by Rich Rodriguez. There'll be a link. Check him out. Get your gear. Long sleeve, short sleeve, tank top, crop top. You know what I mean? He's got it all. Go check him out. It's still nice out. Like I say all the time, before the winter comes, get your car nice and clean, detailed. Junior's Auto Spa, LLC. Look him up. There will also be a link. He's got a page on Instagram, Facebook. Serrano Services. There's always need work done in the house. He's got his page. Look him up on Facebook. Look him up on Instagram. Ray Serrano is his real name. That's it for me.
That's it, man. You want to give them your app? Tell them to find you.
Yeah, man. I just want to thank y'all for having me on here. It was definitely everything I thought a podcast would be like. Like, in my eyes, it was a lot of fun. I feel like I learned a lot of new, different, perspectives. And that's all I'm about is, challenging my views because, everybody has a different view and nobody is 100% correct.
Absolutely.
So as long as I can learn new things from new people, I'm all about that. Definitely come check me out. Instagram is off the top one. I am a barber in the Lancaster area. I would love to increase, clientele. I mean, you can definitely check me out. Hit the IG up. Thank you to my boy Juan for bringing me on here. This is my brother from another, and I'm glad I made Jay Will. Again, I can't wait to have these future debates.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
And yes, we are the Problematic Podcast. Thank you all for listening.
Peace.
You are now listening.
Let's go. Right now, you're listening to
the Problematic Podcast.